Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And welcome to Thursday's Hangout. Yeah. Ricky, unfortunately, couldn't do the Hangout today. Has an appointment and a couple other things going on. It's hindering him doing the normal Hangout today. But maybe he'll jump in and say hi.
Before he has to go take Kitty to school.
Yeah. And how's it going with the prints on your side, Mike?
Oh, all right. I'm not printing nothing at the second.
Yeah.
But see the tires there? Yeah. That's the tire that I printed yesterday, the two-colored one.
How big?
Then the little one is the original tire for the DeLorean that I printed for Doc.
The little one, that's the one that was on the first one that you printed.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And the one that I'm starting right now is the bigger one.
Uh-oh. That looks like a big tire.
Yeah. It's going to be a big DeLorean.
Ooh.
Very big DeLorean.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That means you're going to have to print the base plate probably in 3 or 4 parts, huh?
Well, the car's in 3 parts anyways. The rear end, the center, and the front.
Ah, okay. Okay. And that's going to fit on the 300 bed?
Yeah. Barely, but it will fit. We got in here already. Good morning.
Hey, Rodney. Good morning.
Here. Neither one of us are ready for this morning. We just found out a little bit about it. Ricky couldn't do it this morning, so Don was in a big rush. Hurry. We gotta get it rolling, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully today I'll have my computer running. I just got to try out that one other hard drive and then I can start moving files.
And how's it going with the PC there, Mike?
Well, it runs. I got 2 hard drives that work. Right.
Yeah.
Got 1 more to test. 2 hard drives work, 1 doesn't, and 1 more to test.
Okay. Did you ever find out what exactly was damaged due to that short?
Drives. So far, it's just the hard drives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I wish I could find my other 2 hard drives and externals, but I don't know where the hell they're at. Freaking shirt I was telling yesterday's shirt that I slept in last night and I don't feel good this morning. Coffee shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's old Hypercube going there, Don? So you or me locking up? Is that you or me locking up, Don? You hear me? Oh, I said, how's the Hypercube going? What do you got going on today?
Well, now for the Hypercube, the only thing that I'm going to be able to do today is make a change on the Y carriage for the X axis.
Now,
in one of the first videos, where that YouTuber is talking about the bearings, only putting one in there, and not saying is it a long one or a short one. So I put one in, and what I can see is there's a massive problem trying to move the X carriage back and forth. So, or move the Y carriage. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen that up a bit, and then I'm going to take one side of the rods out and put a second bearing in there, and then open up the case holding the bearings and put a second bearing, slide that one in, and then see if I get a easier and softer movement, because right now the movement is rough.
That should be better with two bearings.
I hope so. I hope so.
My freaking shelves fell down last night and prints everywhere.
Oh man, again?
Yeah.
It seems like those
command strips.
Yeah.
They're the smaller ones, and they're 5 years old. You know, so
they don't have the strength anymore, huh?
Yeah. If I get some of the bigger ones, I think they work fine. New, fresher ones and bigger ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll work, just not for heavier stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but the prints that fell down, they're okay, or
I don't know. I didn't even look for them. They're everywhere. So I just left them.
Oh, man.
Like 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, was you laying there on the couch, or?
I was laying on the floor right underneath them. I was getting rained on. It's raining from the sky.
Oh, man.
Went and seen the new Grinch movie last night.
Huh?
The new Grinch movie. Cartoon of the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter wanted to go see that, so that's what we did last night.
Oh, okay. And how was it?
Basically, it's the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, man. It's just a little bit different, newly animated, you know. Some stuff in it, of course. But
okay.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, but it was animated and not like you know.
No, I'm sorry. No, it was cartoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last one I saw, I think that was a year ago or 2 years ago. That was with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Where he was playing the Grinch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's been out for a little bit.
And was that another pizza evening, or?
Yeah. I think it's part of my problems when I ate too much pizza last night. Sometimes that pizza doesn't quite agree with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely it wasn't my stream this morning, because I think you still would have been doing it. Yeah, because I don't feel I haven't feel like controlling one today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some more coffee in me and take care of a little bit of business, and then maybe try that computer here, see if I can get that all tweaked. I gotta clean the bed off here, change the filament. Level the bed out really good again.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna put the front end on. That should be done Saturday sometime, I think. I think it's Saturday. I don't remember. I think I actually got to do some more testing first. Now, there's Dee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mr. D.
Got the anchor done, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Uh-huh.
Cable chain.
Yep.
Sweet.
Oh, that one sounds good.
Yeah, I found this one and tried this one out. It prints and it works very, very, very good.
Uh-huh. Where you got to put that one on? Your laser?
I need to make actually 3 of these. I need one for my laser. I need one for my other printer I made, and my FL Sun here.
Uh-huh.
Because the bed cable chain, the one I printed, it was okay, but it's doesn't work that great.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell is up with Kira now? Coming out with 3.6 now today? Or yesterday I seen?
Hey.
If you open up Kira, it goes right to an update again down in the bottom. Says that they have a new version out.
Uh-oh.
I'm opening it up now.
Yeah.
It's
0.6 by no.
Uh-oh. What's Kira up to now, huh?
Yeah.
Kira is available. Learn more about the new features.
Let's check that out.
So the new features are: we're guaranteed to lose all your presets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to download it yet. I ain't one of them ones that download right away. I give it a month or so. You know, let all the bugs get worked out of it and then go for it.
Print Core CC Red 0.6. The new CC06 Print Core is selectable when the Ultimaker S5 profile is active. Gyro infill, the new infill pattern with enhanced strength properties. Support brim.
I mean, I guess I can install it. You just don't get rid of your old one.
Well, I can install it because I've got the 3 machines here, so I can put it on the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta work on, before I start the DeLorean, I gotta work on, I gotta get the interface better between the print and the supports.
Our new print core. Better user experience, huh?
Yeah. Then support. Yeah, new setting that integrates the first layer of support material with the brim geometry. This significantly improves adhesion when printing with support material.
That'll be good. Maybe we won't have support stacks falling over.
Yeah. Cooling fan number. Now it's possible to specify the cooling fan to use if your printer has multiple fans.
Is it locked up D? Do you have it locked on D?
That could be. Yeah, he's a good-looking guy. Why not?
Joe just said something about it.
Hey, good morning, Joe.
You will scare everybody away. You lock it on me.
There you go, Joe. There's a link for the Hangout if you want to jump in.
And now it's moving.
Saying you will scare people away.
Come on, Joe. Come on, Mr. D.
Even my granddaughter says, you need the haircut, Grandpa. She likes it when I really shorten it right down.
Oh, hey, this is interesting. Settings refactor. The Cura engine has been refactored to create a more testable, future-proof way of storing and representing settings. This makes Slicer faster and future development easier.
Yeah, so maybe they integrated some of the Clipper stuff.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Like I said, I might as well install it, so at least I have it. I can look at it, and then because I don't need to use it. I just won't get rid of the last version.
Yeah.
Before my computer crashed, I think I had 5 versions on there.
Well, that might have been too much for it too.
No, that computer could handle it.
Uh-huh.
Not like this one. This one can't handle even turning it on, much less trying to slice something. Like right now.
Yes. Improved definitions for the Ender 3. Ender 3 build plate size has been adjusted to the correct size of 235 by 235.
Yeah.
Crackers.
Skype for business. Virtual cam to word escape. I don't know if it will or not, Joe. Ask Johnny Mac that question. He shouldn't. He's pretty good at that. So I would, definitely ask Johnny Mac because I don't know. He's the one that turned me on the virtual camera. So
yeah, I've never used Skype for a long time.
I've never used it. So.
Correction, not never used, but I haven't used it for a long time. I think the last time I used Skype, that was back in the 90s, late 90s.
Yeah, I haven't seen him really either, but he just posted yesterday. He just posted, I know, on Twitter.
They'll pick up today and tomorrow.
Him and Ken had made cat armor for their cat. Put it on him.
Yeah.
Just go to Discord and send them a message.
Actually, roll better. See how that one's getting stuck. This one will actually roll.
Let me see.
That's a Yana.
I said something about his cat armor on Twitter, and he replied back to it this morning already. So he's checking out Twitter anyways.
Here, this one that fell off. The bunny that you cut off.
Where did it go out?
It came loose from the bed.
this one.
Yeah. It keeps you on text.
Who's texting?
Oh. I didn't have one, so.
What's this? What is it, Jensen?
She doesn't have.
What's what?
He doesn't.
What drawer?
The
Okay. I'll glue it.
let's find out. She doesn't have to work. There. Yeah, just today, not tomorrow.
I'm gonna give her a shot.
I have a body.
We will try to download the new Cura.
That's what I see. The body one.
Crash the computer.
Body.
Hey, no, you can't have snacks out in the morning. Come on, buddy, get up there. Hey, get up there, lay down. Okay, on sit.
Number 3. Alright, now I gotta answer all those Cura questions.
No snacks. No snacks this early. No.
Alright, are you interested
She chasing Kitty.
What? Send the money.
I think it's good
I
for
thought you said you still have money in your savings account.
Have some. Yeah, I'll send it.
Because here's the right address now. Get it.
Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think Kitty can get away if she wants.
They get used to it, you know. Like Sam's used to placing it. Just play now, you know.
Mr. D having a conversation with his wife, huh?
Yeah, it could be, yeah. I don't know, I'm installing this Cura.
And how's your wife going there, Mr. D? I hope everything's okay with her.
Yep.
You see it.
No, they can't see you with your mic on now.
It's more these sweatshirts. Like the
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and all day Friday.
Anyhow,
Next week.
You have that for home. When is Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
You have that for home. It's Monday, Tuesday,
Creality.
You need to save some.
Creality.
Oh, it's okay. By the time you home now, it's okay.
So it's
Hey, Joe, I sent John Mack invite for the Hangout, and I see that he is online in Discord, so
Yes, so,
maybe he'll jump in.
pick him up when he comes up from that. Or unless we take him to the doctor. We take him to the doctor. It's okay. We take him. Don't worry about it. Just give him his body option.
So, before any longer, let me start on my Hypercube here. That's going to be a hand job anyway.
We'll be downloading.
Yeah. That runs rough. That means okay. I'm gonna loosen these up.
Oh, do you see that interview with Tom and that gal from Octoprint?
No.
Oh, that was a pretty good interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was long too. She got into a lot of stuff.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go through here. Okay. I need some light. Uh-oh. Okay. This one. Oh man, what's going on here?
Take her daughter, everyone's got.
What up, Putty Tat? Dogs are gone. Just a Putty Tat on the bed today, huh, D?
Yeah, well,
Oh, there's a dog now. Just like that. Poof. Somebody say dog?
that's
I'm
it.
here.
Say it's cold and raining, so
Yeah. My wife's little dog out when it's cold and raining. She walks around basically on her front feet because she don't like the cold touching her back feet.
Yeah.
She gets really mad when she pees on her feet. Well, Kira.
Okay, let's see what the problem is here.
Don't you have a dentist appointment in 20 minutes?
Who?
My wife.
Uh-oh.
And it's on the west side of frickin' Madison, which is about 45, 50 minutes away. That's my wife for you know.
Whatever, shut up.
Whatever, nothing. That's what you do.
I know, and I'll never get there.
I know you won't. But just go.
Right.
If they know you, you ain't never on time to anything. You'll be late to your own funeral.
They love me. I can suck up.
Then when she goes to appointments with me, to any of my appointments, she tries to make me late, and that don't happen. I don't go to my appointments late. Better be late. I just don't go. Oh, come on, you turd for all. This thing's just taking forever. me take all this crap that I have here and put it out in the cloud.
Come on.
So I can I don't know if it's working or not, but moving now. All right. Boy, you hear the freaking crickets in this room. So whenever you invite my wife to something, you tell her it starts about an hour early.
Huh.
You make it on time.
Yeah,
It's still late.
I know what the problem is.
And I'm just doing my norm, mumbling away.
So,
Somebody's got to do it. All right, back to it. Install it. Do you want to uninstall it? No, we don't want to. Sure, what the hell? Sure, what the hell? What the hell? All right.
two in there.
Oh.
No, it's right there. That?
Sure, Kate's good. You know what we need is a good pecan pie and what's that cake that I like with the coconut? German chocolate or no, whatever it is.
What?
Find me some more medicine. I have to go over and see Dave and Kim.
Yeah.
I'm happy with them. Get used to that, Don, taking it apart a lot before you actually get it to use it, you know.
Yeah.
Forgot this part. That's the only bad thing about that thing is you got to disassemble half of it just to get a part off.
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah, this is going to take a minute or two. I did go through last night and I sliced all the parts for the DeLorean.
Oh, I think she's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna loosen this one up.
Do, 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 do.
Hey, David, can I use your key?
Yep, you can see your hand.
Get back in.
Can't see your face when you see your dogs in your hand. Your deed, that was it. I mean, the dogs are fine to look at, but well, you got 3 dogs.
Yep.
Got a whole gaggle of geese there. Oh boy.
Good work today.
Got Rick, he had to school started late for his boy, and then he's got an appointment at 10, and that's why he ain't on this morning.
Yeah.
Got himself a little bit busy, I guess. What do you think the difference of the two tires for the DeLorean there, D?
Yeah.
The little one's the one that I printed, and the big one's the one I'm gonna print.
No.
A little different.
Yeah, just a little size difference.
Yeah.
Slightly.
It's like the center cap. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's exactly the size of the center cap on that one. Yeah, I'll be able to put a pen right through this one. No, it's working good. That's working fast this time. I get my damn tummy feeling better here, and I'm going to work on my computer. All right. Got to figure, well, maybe I'll just figure out the slice for today. Like I say, I got to get my interfaces done better. I wonder if there's a support interface test on Thingiverse. Don't touch me, mutt. What do you want? Oh, now you want to be my buddy? Want to be snatcher? Well, come on. Dummy. See, I got one too. Little muttly. This one's just really tiny. You really tiny doggy. You don't spill my coffee. You make you mutt. So you need done now. You need a dog or a cat or something.
Yeah.
You really be broke. Especially if you get a big dog. It'd be all out of euros, man. What was that, mommy? Is that mommy?
Yeah, that's something I can't afford.
Yeah, I know.
Hardly have any money for me. How could I have money for a dog, you know?
Yeah. Almost tax season too, man. I am definitely buying a new printer from tax time. I guarantee. She blew all the taxes last year. I don't know where they went. I didn't get none.
Okay.
Got like $5,000 back. No. And I'll get two printers. $500. There you go. Two printers. Or maybe three. Get three more enders. That'd be all right with me. That'd be all right. Or buy a bunch of stuff and then go to Hypercube or done or something in that manner. I don't know. Come on, computer. It looks like it's about halfway done. Would you like to install device software? And
Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I am changing the fittings from 1 to 2.
well, what is this? Did you install this now, D? The new Kira?
I downloaded. I haven't installed it yet.
Oh, okay. It wants to let me go here.
Got that side on. Right over here.
See, now it wants me to do this. So what the hell software is this? Is this something I need for Kira? I don't know.
Ada Food Industries, LPT.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know why it would need an Ada Fruit Industries.
We wouldn't need it. Good morning, Print and Play James. I just had a brain fart, sorry. So I should be that.
I mean, yeah, you can trust it. You can let it install.
Yeah, I guess. It's not my computer, I guess. Sure, let's try it. How you doing this morning, James?
Yeah, how's it going, James? How is everything?
Feeling better? I know the other day you said you weren't feeling good. I still come online and live stream, but I don't feel good today. I'm still here.
Too much pizza last night, huh?
Yeah, well, it's also my time of week to take a crap. Oh, whatever, James. That's all the drugs I'm on, that's why I can't remember anything.
Huh?
Yeah, that's nice, ain't it? Getting sick off of somebody. I didn't know you had any friends, so that's kind of cool. I know I'm a dick. Was kicking around.
I can't open that one up.
Oh, was he? I didn't see it. I didn't get a notification of that. Maybe he unfriended me or something. I don't know.
Here we go. I'm trying not to go this.
Yeah, whatever. Let's let it go. All right, we'll be right here when you come. Be right back.
That's moving a lot smoother now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the only thing I have to do is just get that.
You gotta throw in a little bit of grease or something too, you know.
Oh, not really. I think there's enough oil on the rods already because I noticed it on my hands, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they'll all get, final cleanup. And some silicone grease, Grease, yeah. Yeah. I got a special silicone grease, fat or oil or whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
I had that since about 10, 15 years now. That stuff was really expensive back then.
Well, okay. I'm saying Kira, the new Kira isn't responding for me. Oh, there it is. Now it responded. Kardoosh. I gotta see what's new in this bad boy. So I was gonna shrink it down. pop up my chat so I can see what people say. What's up, trolling?
Trolling fellows there?
The troll be here.
How's it going, everybody?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Who we got in the chat now?
Oh, trolling for dollars. And,
Good. Good morning, trolling for dollars. How you doing, my friend? Everything's okay, buddy.
So it says it had new things for the Ender, huh?
Yeah. For the Ender 3.
Okay, well, I got to look at it.
You add the Ender 3 into your printer settings, it'll have the correct bed size already implemented.
Well, they already had the Ender 3 in there.
Yeah, but the wrong bed size.
No.
No? Oh, strange.
Oh. Yeah, it was, I'll just put another one in. What the hell? Or did it change it on me now? Give it a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. Ender 3, number 2. Go to that one. Update firmware. Would I update the firmware in the Ender 3, the new platform? Should I update the firmware, you think? How my chat ain't working? God, this thing's turtle slow. Hey, Jake, what's cracking, cracker?
Jake from State Farm. Good morning.
Good morning,
So it
all.
says. Won't let me do nothing. Won't let me install a damn firmware.
Let's see right now.
Pinheads. Oh, I guess it, yeah, 235, 250. I gotta try this stupid one now too. Link 4, yeah. Those. Speeds. Well, I've just used everything. Didn't use everything up settings. Yes. Specialty modes. So parts. Oh, didn't they say they had? How was that line?
Strange.
That's what I want to look at. They said there was something about infill, right? Some new crap in infill. Fill gaps between walls everywhere. How they infill all these things. We've seen it. Disappeared. It's triangles. Now I need to put something on the bed, I guess. So I can see it. Oh, yeah, well, turtle's bead. Let's put a wheel on that. That shouldn't take too long to throw on. What do you want? Zigzag. G's. Prepare it. Take a look at it. Come on. Oh, so slow. Right. Somehow we're getting into the slicing. I know you've been doing that for 25 minutes now. Oh. There we go. And on slicer slice. You know you want it. Sits there for 6 hours saying, ready to slice. Get the slicing, you bunghole, you. Bunghole, you. Slicing, all right. Hasn't moved any, but it says it's slicing. I should have started the timer on this one. It's just a freaking tire, man. Not that hard to slice, I wouldn't think. But then again, you never know.
Yeah.
All done now, Don?
So that job is done.
See, you got your other printer sitting there on the floor, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
D9.
fire up Hypercube and get your printer up there and start printing, man. How you doing? Get to work.
Yeah. Waiting for my buddy to come over. Because I'm not going to lift that thing alone.
Oh, my garage sale, man.
I mean, if it was still standing on the couch, you know, that wouldn't be any problem. I could lift it from the couch, make a couple of steps back to the side, and then just bend over a little bit and put it on the table, you know. But now that thing has to be lifted from the floor.
Like it weighs like 70 kilos or something.
Huh?
Act like it weighs like 70 kilos or something.
That thing weighs twice as much as what I'm allowed to lift.
Well, just don't do it on screen. Don't tell your doctor that you're lifting it.
Yeah. All right.
Some stylish jammy bottoms there. See?
Yeah, don't do it on screen so that there's no proof that I did something wrong, huh?
There you go. Always incognito on that crap. Don. Why?
Yeah.
That's what he had on his other printer that he took apart to build this one. So that's why the bed's that size.
Yeah. But that bed is 215 by 215. The plate that comes on top of it is 220 by 220.
Come on, ding dong. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim.
But it's 300 print height, you know. T for D, or should I say John?
Come on, Tim.
Yeah. I don't have that much money to invest, and because the one how i3 wasn't doing a good job anymore with almost 10,000 kilometers on and filament that it has printed in the last 2.5, almost 3 years.
Hey Ben, how's it going this afternoon?
Hey Ben, howdy, how you doing, Ben? Good afternoon. But motors, I don't have to buy motors because I got all the NEMA 17s from the one how power supply, 20 ampere should be more than enough, I hope. And then the bed and the heat bed from the one how i3.
Hey Ben, have you looked at the new Cura, the 3.6? I just installed it and farting around with it right now.
Yeah. What's your thoughts to it, Mike?
I don't know. It's sitting here still trying to slice. You know how this computer is. It takes 25 minutes to slice a tire.
And hope that the stream doesn't drop out, right? And what's Mr. D doing? Okay. You sure you know what you're doing there, Mr. D?
Yeah, let me make you some room. God damn, yeah. Now you're going to have a fan blowing up your bumster as soon as you sit down, you get.
Oh, it just made an unboxing video of a printer I've been sent to review. We'll edit it and upload it soon. Yeah, could be better, Ben.
Yes, Sam.
I wish some of those factories would send me a printer or two to review, unbox, review, test. So I'd have more than 1 or 2 printers here,
Yeah.
I'd fill this living room up with printers, I tell you. Just like the Chris did, His living room ain't a living room anymore. His living room is a printer factory.
I'm sure just about everybody went down if they could afford it, had enough time.
Yeah.
We have enough time, we just can't afford it. So
yeah, that's it, man. I've got a hell of a lot of time, and hardly anything that I can do because I just can't afford it like a normal person.
sounds like a cat just got the dog.
Was that on your end, Mike?
What's that?
I said, was that over there on your end?
Yeah. The uncle's cat just got the dog. Come on, Lacey. No, that's my kitty. Now I have my kitty and my dog up here. See, now look at. Now you can see the difference between the two.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big cat, small dog, huh?
Yeah, big cat, small dog. Right now, no cat and no dog. Go away.
Can he get you?
Yeah. Kitty definitely got him. Got her.
Not really.
No. Yes, Lacey's definitely a baby.
Link.
Hey, there he is, PT 3D. Clyde, what's going on?
Hey, Clyde. Good morning. I can't come in right now. I have a journalist here doing a story, and I have to do photo op.
It's about a third of the way done slicing that tire.
No problem, Clyde. I'm pretty sure we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah.
3D print nerd, OpenRC, Simplify 3D, Disneyland, Matter Hackers, Printer Son. Ah, what the heck is he doing now?
He took his car to the Disney World.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. That Y carriage set up pretty good. It's running smooth. X carriage.
Is that the one that the links pop open? See?
No. Nope.
No? That's the one. If I do one, that's the one I'm going to try, I think. I haven't yet to make a cable chain for any of my printers.
I made the ones with the pop tops on them, but they're just not strong enough.
Oh, okay.
I did one, and the tops are just. I mean, they printed real well, but they just don't hold up. After about 10 hours worth of printing, they started falling apart.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
But this one is strong.
1 second. Where did I put that? I printed the cable chain too. I was thinking about putting that on my One-How i3 back then.
Yeah, gold would look pretty cool, I guess, with that anchor. I took my 1 mil, but
There it is.
I did this other cable chain that
would it fall apart, or is that the one that falls apart?
This one actually comes in pieces, and what you do is that you can snap them.
One goes up, one goes down, or something like that.
Yep. This one works out pretty well, but it's
Now here's the one.
It's a little bit too flexible.
And here's the one that I made. I printed.
Yeah, that's a nice chain. Oh, that's got the clips on top too.
Yeah, that's got the clips, but I mean, you know, they're staying on there real good. You know.
Yep.
I had to use a little bit of force to get them on.
Well, these to put them together is a lot of force, and it actually worked very well.
Yeah.
I didn't snap not one of them. So.
Yeah.
But
I got one for the Hypercube now. Oh, that's nice.
This doesn't have quite enough straight line. This one's very stable on a straight line.
Yeah.
These red ones are a little floppy either way. I just needed something that stays in line better.
Yeah. This chain that I got right here, this was on the One-How i3.
Yep.
And I thought, oh, maybe I can use it on my Hypercube, but I'm not sure. Because this one doesn't have any clips on it, you know. This is one, you're going to have to push all your wires all the way through it.
Yeah.
To the point where you have to stop, you know. And I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
And I've actually had some good luck with the ones I pushed through.
Yeah.
I just laid all the wires out, taped the end on them nice, and pushed them through.
Uh-huh.
I just I've got some fishing line that I fed through and tied it off to the end and helped pull it through.
Ah.
Look at this. I just got comments on my. It's not mine. Oh, it's totally rude.
There we go. And
Oh, baby.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I'm looking. They shipped the filament out yesterday.
Oh. That means pretty soon you're going to have something to do, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. D. I'm sorry that I did that to you.
There's this guy messaging me from his from one of my videos when I did the tornado with the 12-volt LEDs to the 24-volt bed or 24-volt system.
Yep.
I don't know how you did that. Did you use a back converter? Never. Didn't I say I freaking used a voltage regulator?
And so they sent five rolls of white, 5 black, 2 of dark blue, 2 of red, and 2 of neon orange.
Cool. I wouldn't mind getting such a delivery too.
So 16 kilos of
How much?
16 kilos.
How much did that cost to roll?
If you buy them, they're I get them at 17.
Yeah.
They're the list on them is they normally sell them for like 31. It's $31.99, so $32 a roll.
Oh, that's too expensive, man. That is too expensive. I mean, okay, let's say up to $22 for a kilo for 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds. I'd say that's okay, but everything over 20, is getting on the high end range.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than a lot of stuff that I bought off Amazon on supposedly good suppliers.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I like the Hatchbox, but this stuff is actually a little bit better than the Hatchbox. It's actually quite a bit better than the Hatchbox.
Uh-huh.
But I was hoping to maybe get a coupon code for the guys to, if they wanted to ever buy any off them.
Jake wants to know what brand. Hey, Scarda, how you doing, buddy? How's it going with your office? I saw the pictures on Twitter.
Good morning, Skalda.
Toner plastics. Yeah, I do think they are a bit expensive.
Yeah, they got a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah.
They're they actually they supply a lot of the filaments for other people out there too.
Uh-huh.
They deal
Scarda.
They deal a lot in the raw materials.
Cool. Scarda is in his new office now. Yeah, but I think from now on, you know, if I'm going to be ordering any filament, it's either going to be Amazon or eBay, you know.
Yeah, what's nice about this stuff, I can, if I wanted to, I can have them print up my own label on it.
Yeah.
Or they just send it to me in a blank box, and I can put my own labels on it.
Cool.
Take kids to the pool. I'll be right back.
Yes. I'm not doing this for that, though.
Yeah.
I do this to keep myself busy.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
That's why I'd love to be able to hook up with a manufacturer to test printers and stuff.
Yeah.
Since I have the time.
Yeah, same with me here, you know. I mean, if I could find out, you know, that there's a couple of companies here in Germany or next door in the Netherlands, you know, manufacturing printers, and let's say they're looking for testers before they go out in the market. Hey, I got time. And I mean, I already have a high electric bill, so that doesn't make any difference. You know, they stoofed me up to the next stage. Instead of 2,500 kilowatts per year, they stoofed me up to 3,500 kilowatts per year. So that means I got to use that up. Otherwise, you know, they'll stoof me back down.
Yep.
And if they stoof me back down to 2,500, then I have to pay a couple of cents more per kilowatt, you know?
Yep. Yeah, my problem is my back's getting worse.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me that it's going to be one of these days that you're going to be landing in the hospital, man.
Well, I'm just trying to get them, though, so I can get a new MRI so I can know what's going on. It's a fight.
Yeah. But if you was living in my town here, you know, you wouldn't have any problem there, because right around the corner, I think it's about 1.5 kilometers away from me, is a hospital specialized for orthopedy. The doctors in there, they are really busy. And I mean, it seems that must be a good hospital, because they got patients coming in from everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 3.5 miles away from the hospital here. It's just getting the company to pay for the.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that's really good about Germany, you know, with the healthcare system that we have here.
Yeah, I mean, we got good healthcare and stuff. It's just some of the stuff I got to deal with my back, since it's injury related. They just don't want to pay for anything. So they drag their feet. They don't, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that problem over here. All you'd have to do is just go to your doctor, and he writes out the slip for you. You go over to the hospital, make an appointment, And then
That's supposed to be the same here. It's just they just keep on refusing. They don't want to pay for it. So then I go to the hospital and they say, well, here you got to sign this piece of thing saying if the insurance doesn't pay for it, that I've got to pay for it.
Yeah, and how much is that going to be for the MRI?
Yeah, you're talking a couple of grand, you know.
Oh man.
Because they got to do it with and without contrast.
Yeah.
So it's a real pain, literally.
Well, right now, Scanda, I'm at the point where I got to print a new carriage for the print head, because the carriage that was in that package is only for LM8 bearings. But strange is in the same package, the end brackets, the blue ones, as you can see, let me lock me on for a minute here. As you can see, these brackets right here, they're for a 10 millimeter, but the carriage system that was here was only for 8 millimeter. So, you know, there's something screwed up with Tech 2C's package that he had. But I found another carriage system that I can print out. That's for the LM10 bearings. But yeah, everything is going just fine here. Then I'm going to have to get a 450 millimeter lead screw. The 350, that's too short. And then I need to get from AliExpress, because they have it as cheap. The cheapest price for it is the Lerch X controller with 3.5-inch touchscreen. That's a 32-bit board with LV 8729 drivers, around 54 euros. In Amazon, they're selling it for over 80. And if you go to the Lerch web page and you go to their shop and you want to buy it there, you're going to pay somewhere around 100 euros for that board. But that board has 32-bit, it has Wi-Fi, I don't know. It's got a lot of stuff on it. And Accelerate was the one who helped me out getting the framework for this. I must say, one hell of a job from Accelerate. And he was the one that told me to get the Lerch X board in Amazon. He's got that running on his Hypercubes. And when I have that board here, well, I'll have to get in touch with him, and then he'll send me the files that I need to upload on that board so that it'll be working for my Hypercube. And no, Skanda, I need the 450, because, like I said, 350 is too short. It's grabbed up here on top for some reason, and I don't want that thing floating in air. And if I raise the bed up to that point, you know, then I'm going to have I'm not going to have my 300 millimeters print height. It's going to be a lot shorter, and I don't want to have that. So the best thing is to get a 450, because then when I put that in, I have a mounting piece here that goes up on top to hold it up on top. And that would be a lot better than short one. Yeah, it does make sense. I mean, 400 would be good, but I haven't seen any 400. The only thing I saw was 450 was the next stage.
Regardless, I have no idea what you did today.
But yeah, it's going along pretty good. I've got my X and Y motors already mounted. Cables are going down through the framework on the sides down to the bottom part. And as you can see on the bottom, I have about 10 centimeters underneath. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a cheap plexiglass plate, and I'm going to put that on the framework here so that I can mount all the electronics and the power supply and everything underneath it, and won't have any debris or anything falling from above into the electronics or into the power supply or whatever. That means I have a clean area for that. Hey, Mr. Butcham, how you doing? Needs to be pink. Oh, no.
That was our sandwiches.
No way, Jose. Pink, that's one color that I don't want to have.
Why not? You got something against pink?
Yeah, I hate that color. But I mean, if some mother comes to me and tells me, "Hey, can you print this figure for me for my daughter in pink?" I say, "Okay, I'll do it." It's going to at least cost as much as what that roll of filament costs, because if there's any extra filament left over, for that figure, I'm going to tell her, "Here, you can have that filament too if you want. Bring it the next time you want a figure."
Can you believe that thing still ain't done slicing?
Wow.
I mean,
What's up, Mike?
That tire still ain't done slicing.
Oh man, that computer is slow.
Yeah. It's got about a half inch left.
Is that with the new Cura now?
Yep.
And they were saying that thing would be slicing faster. Oh no, that can't be true.
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, here you want to see it? I'll show it to you. It's still just creeping right along. Come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now you can see it.
Wow.
There you go. It's still sitting there slicing away. Oh, just finished.
Yeah.
Just finished.
Huh? What's that? A 6-hour, 13-minute print, huh?
For one tire, yeah.
Oh. That's only the second tire. That means 2 more to go, huh?
3. Tire usually has 4 tires done.
Yeah, but you already got one printed.
Well, yeah, no, this isn't even up to scale, I don't think.
Ah, okay.
This
Okay.
is regular size. Yeah, 100%. What I did this for is I tried some different infill and some different supports.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to see what they look like inside, and it looks just like anything. So it doesn't, except for the supports look a little different.
Uh-huh.
But the what's it called? Infill doesn't look like any. Look at that support. Yeah, it looks a little different. But just like apparently today is not the day for trial and error on stupid slicer, because I might be able to change things twice and then the stream will be over.
Uh-huh. I know what you mean.
You know, but I don't know if it'll take less time now after the first slice, but I don't know.
Yeah, Jake is saying there's nothing wrong with the new Cura. It's great. No, I haven't tried. I've downloaded it. I haven't installed it or tried it out yet.
Yeah, well, I just finished installing it, so that was the first half of the show, was installing Cura.
Yeah. No, if I'm gonna use Cura again, one thing's for sure, I'm gonna have to do some major changes in the settings with Cura, because Cura always wants to just drop down 50% from your print speed for the first layer, and that is too fast. I have to manually set that, down, just like S3D does. When I print with S3D, I always get a very good first layer if everything is set up correct.
Yeah, the new Cura, which Cura you're talking about, Jake? We're talking about 3.6, not 3.5.1 or 3.5.2. They have 3.6 out now.
Yeah.
The brand new one.
So it all depends. A lot of people didn't even notice that it came out. So it came out yesterday. Is when it started showing up on my thing. I mean, what do I mean? Exactly what I mean.
Okay. Which version are you using? Matt from Not State Farm.
Oh.
Mr. Buttram is jiggling around with Jake.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you knew that or not. So, yeah.
Ah, yes. 3.6, yeah.
Well, I'm going to be trying it out here.
Figure out a good support interface. First layer, support interface, to get the models to look better. Support roof. I guess we'll do that one. Support roof. Anything with roof or interface, I guess I'll look at.
Yeah, correct, Mr. Buttram. Cura has been working fast on their updates.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, at least they got a lot of people working on this stuff there, I don't know how it is with S3D, because it takes so long before they have a new update.
Internal layer support.
There's never been anything wrong with first layer speeds. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, Mr. Buttram. I think you're right.
Yeah, no, Cura's getting a lot of good stuff going now, as long as they keep it working.
Yeah. Yeah, I think S3D only has a handful of people working there. Oh yeah, Scouted. That's true. That is true. If they open sourced S3D, they would grow a lot faster.
Yeah.
But if they open sourced that, then you know one thing's for sure. You wouldn't have to pay $150 anymore for that. $150. Oh man. You know, it's, don't get me wrong, but that's Uden price.
The roof. Seems like I just got the wrong freaking direction. Roof thickness. Interface thickness. Or interface. Interface density. Roof density. Yeah, my labels. Line density. Yeah, I'm just checking everything for now.
Sure. Okay.
On interface. Or
Saved all my config files and everything, but the new Cura dumped my Octopi.
Yeah.
you know what?
I have to go back and put them back in again.
Oh man. What's going on there, Mr. D?
Oh,
Cura screwed up your Octopi settings or what?
no, it's I just got to go in and put the key files back in.
Oh man.
You know, I just did a lot more stuff that didn't show up on here, though, I'll tell you that much.
What's up, Mike?
I said I just added a lot more stuff to my supports, but I mean, they didn't all show up. I don't know if they put them somewhere else.
Huh.
Some of them, which you very well could have. Screw, fill, fill.
Bigger. to the page. And what is that now? Later. Yeah.
What? Oh, pretty cat. Damn cat's bored. Nobody see him. Someone's gonna come bug me. Damn thing.
Okay. Check this out. So it's
Oh, there's almost some smart people in here. Is there a support interface test or something like from Thingiverse?
huh?
Is there a support interface test on Thingiverse or something like that? I don't know how the hell you even do it, but you know what I mean? Just so you can see what your supports do to your print.
Oh, no idea.
That's pretty yeah. I just pushed the select button again just to see. So we're at 9:37. Oh, look at that. It's already slicing. I haven't shown no line yet, but it started slicing. Yes, cat. You're down there. Yeah, but come on up here. Print a small. You think so?
And X screen.
Which one do we want? Oh, you can't just say that to me because now I got a decision. A smooth sphere. That's what I want, right?
Yeah. Yeah, print a small sphere, and it will give you all sorts of support interface testing. Uh-huh.
And wow, exactly. Yeah, it's moving a lot faster this time. Yeah, I'm going to try that. But that one have to be. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. D, I tried that out yesterday with the CA glue.
Yep.
Yeah, it worked out. It's still in one piece, so
It's holding it.
it's holding.
That's good.
Yeah, hopefully it'll hold a lot longer.
Too small. Well, yeah, I know I ain't gonna make it a freaking little ball. But for the most part, I really only need to do like half a sphere, you know, and I don't need no infill. You know, because I can just stop the print once it gets so far. I don't need the freaking top half or top third or whatever, you know.
Okay.
So, what are you going to freaking get? Look at the balloons down. Stupid ass kid. Yeah, I know.
I found out the problem on that Raspberry Pi power supply.
Yeah, what was low?
Why
What
do
was
I want
The hold on, I'll show everybody just in case they
this? I can put a
run
little bit.
across it.
yeah?
Thickness. Interface resolution. Now that's like how smooth it is, right? Resolution. Support interface resolution.
Now,
Yeah, I got you locked on.
okay, on these you can see where it comes. The two wires come in from the plug.
Yeah.
Well, here on the board, ooh, hold on. Let me get a pen so I can point to it. This solder connection right here on the board, the pad that they have,
Yeah.
is not very thick, and they had a blob of solder on it, but it on the wire, and the wire was holding in. If the wire pulled a little bit, it made contact, but it never did get soldered to the main board.
Uh-huh.
So
Something like a cold solder point, huh?
yeah, and it just popped loose. So that's one to check on these. That's one of the Adafruit ones.
Uh-huh.
But I figured it would have been something stupid because usually the Adafruit stuff, I haven't had a problem with them.
Strange. Yeah, who knows?
Yep, but I had two of them do the same exact thing.
Yeah, well, you know what that means. They got a delivery from some manufacturer, not knowing exactly if the quality control was done or not.
And somebody was soldering too quick,
Yeah.
just made that cold joint. But if anybody's got any of the late, over the past few months, if they're failing, they might want to check that.
Uh-huh.
That'll be, it's a simple fix.
Yeah, is that something that you can open up without any problem?
All these cases, yeah, all you have to do is on the seam. Right on the seam, just go in and push and then pop. And it'll, and then, of course, putting it back together, it's just, it snaps right back together.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, it's not one of these sonically welded pieces, but it pops apart and goes back together quite easily.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know.
So that'd be an easy one for people to check just in case.
Yeah.
Instead of spending money for a new one.
Hey, Dee, did you send that package out yet?
No, I haven't got out to the bank or to the post office yet.
No, that's totally fine. I was going to ask if you have any smaller lasers that can hook up to a 3D printer just to do like etching in plastic.
Yeah, they have.
How much you want for one of them?
I'm gonna have to look. These are actually focusable too.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
You'd have to make a little heat sink mount for them.
Yeah.
But I gotta look. I don't think. I'd have to take a look and see. I think these are actually pretty inexpensive. They're like 15 or 20 bucks. That's a 1.5 watt.
Yeah. I just on my maker coins for Earth, I just want to like put etch in the back of it, name of my YouTube channel and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, these work fine on darker plastics and stuff, but it really won't. Anything that's clear, of course, it won't do.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad idea if I had one that would cut through plexiglass, because you know that plate that I'm going to put on the bottom to cover up where the electronic and everything is. I'm going to have to make cutouts for the Z support rods. And a cutout for the Z motor.
Yeah, and those usually that you're looking at like a 40 watt laser.
Wow, you need that much to cut through a plexiglass?
Yeah, a little Lexan stuff. I mean, yeah. Yep.
Oh. I thought maybe a 10 watt or 5 watt or something like that would do the job.
The problem is with the lower watt, you have to keep on running it. You have to just keep on doing it, and it actually melts. And most of the time, you'll end up actually setting it on fire before you cut through.
Okay.
Because it's so slow.
That means you need something like a 40 to 50 watt that'll make a single cut pass all the way through at once, right?
Oh, even the 40s, they won't make a single pass cut through the Lexan or the Plexi.
Yeah.
It still takes a few passes.
Uh-huh.
But those machines are starting to come down in price. You can get in one for, I think they're around $400. And that's one of the 40 watt CO2 cutters.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, only for dollars. That's true.
I'd love to be able to get into a 100 or 150 watt fiber laser.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to do stuff.
Is that one that you can use to cut steel with?
Yeah, you need something a little more powerful than that, but for cutting the plastics and woods and.
Now, would it matter if the clear plexiglass had the brown paper on it? Would that help it actually?
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to keep the paper on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that from another YouTuber who was having the same problem trying to cut a clear plexiglass, and he he said if you leave the paper on it and the plastic coating on the other side, then you won't have any problem cutting the clear.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because of course lasers are light, and if it's optically clear, then there's nothing for it to, and nothing to absorb the light.
Yeah.
So, you have to have something that starts absorbing that energy to cut.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know what the hell's going on, but I can't download nothing now.
Huh? What's going on, Mike?
I can't freaking download anything.
Upload.
Download.
Download.
I'm in Thingiverse and I go to download something, like the smooth sphere.
Yeah.
Won't let me. And I don't know why. Gotta figure it out. I can download it from me. It jumps to that screen, download files, whatever.
Huh.
But it doesn't show it downloading. I went to my hey, Robbie, man.
Yeah, see, Don, this is the problem with this. Well, here it goes. Good flying. See this one when it just doesn't have enough support. It's nice in these directions, but it's kind of loose.
Yeah.
And some things are good, but this is, there I'm holding, without. This one actually support and hold, where this one just kind of.
That one hangs over.
Yeah, this one needs a little bit of Viagra.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that looks cool, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie, man, how you doing? Oh, you're going to get one of those. What is that you got there? Okay, where's it opening?
Oh, high pressure, yeah.
Yeah. Sinotech laser.
Guess I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but take a look at that. That one's cutting right through a clear plastic.
Well, yeah. That ain't really a laser, though. That's like a water or something, ain't it? Yeah, it's shooting water out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not shooting water out. Everything's dry underneath.
It's not.
Yeah, that's a laser. That's one of the UVs.
Yeah.
One of the ultraviolets. Yeah, with the hit on that, that's probably a couple 100 watt.
Yeah.
It's got to be cutting through that quick, that clean. That's got to be in a 300 watt range. What? Yeah, it's got to be up there in wattage.
That just looks so satisfying.
Yeah, I've been got the one metal shop here that has they can cut through 3/4 inch plate steel in one pass with the laser. And that stuff is phenomenal.
Wow.
I mean, just a fantastic edge on it. Oh, what? No, I don't need hugs today. No. No. There, I gave you a hug. Okay.
Mom, Dad, let's make out a little. I just got done licking my butt. Yeah, you get done licking your butt, little doggy.
Good luck with that, Robbie Mac. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, I gotta wait a half hour for my check to come up.
Yeah, he's gonna drill a hole to China.
I'll be over when you get it done.
What? No. Okay, sit here. Very nice.
Our bag's still full. I wonder if I need to open up a new thingy rolls or something.
Oh yeah. But hey, Robbie, when you got that hole finished going over to China, I hope you can make a connection over here to Germany.
Yeah, here's it. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. There you go. See, that's what I should probably get.
$357.
Get a printer and a laser.
Yeah, that's a 40-watt CO2. My son actually has one of those, and he's cut some of the.
There's not the one with that big long tube in the back.
Yeah, it's got the CO2 laser tube in the back.
Cool.
That's only good for so many cuts or something. You got to buy a new one.
Nah, he's had his now for going on 5 years, and he hasn't burned his tube out yet. And I think the replacement tube that he's got on those it's like $125 for the replacement tube.
Uh-huh. That means if you're careful with your settings and with your cuttings, then you might have to replace that thing, every 10 years or something like that, huh?
All depends on your use. You know, if you keep everything clean.
Yeah.
The dust is your enemy because that has the mirrors inside that bounces the laser around to the head, and if you let any of the mirrors inside get any kind of dust on it, it'll burn a mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, it will cook a mirror. I mean, in a split second.
Yeah.
But they do have. Where are they here?
They're mostly sealed up, right?
No, I mean the tube is sealed, of course, because it contains the CO2.
Yeah.
But after the light comes out the end of the tube, then it just bounces internally through mirrors. It doesn't use a fiber to get the laser from the tube to the cutter head. It actually uses mirrors. It comes out and it bounces in and around the machine, and then it deflects it straight down.
I'll be back shortly, guys. I'm going to restart this beast.
Okay.
'Cause I can't download anything off the thing, Bruce.
Yep.
So I'll be back.
You got too much running in the background, huh?
I don't know.
But it's kind of funny because they jump in price. They have the 60 watters. Cutting area is 700 by 500 millimeters.
Yeah.
With irregular access. In other words, it has a one that you can put a glass on. It'll rotate items so you can etch on different items.
Cool.
They're about $1,980, so almost $2,000.
Ouch. That's a lot of money.
Yep, the standard ones without the rotating, they're $1,800. Then you can jump up into the big ones
Uh-huh.
that are, here it is. Where is it?
Yeah, but for the bigger ones, of course, you're going to need some ground floor space for that.
Oh yeah,
That's something that you just can't carry up and put it in your apartment.
no, they're pretty good size units.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think where does it say here to wait? CO2. It doesn't tell me to wait on it. Specifications. Here we go. Package. Working area 700 by 500 or 28 inches by 20 inches. 100 watt laser. 1,000 millimeters per second. Software, laser can, CO2. Huh. Oh yeah, here is 180 kilo.
180 kilo. That's the weight from the machine?
That's how much the machine weighs, 180 kilos.
Oh. Yeah.
That's for the 100 watter, but
Yeah, that one that you showed first?
no, the one that I showed first, they're showing here is
Probably somewhere around 30, 40, 50 kilos, right?
That's looking here. Water cooled, blah, blah, blah. Cutting area 300 by 200 millimeters. Speed resolution. I mean,
300 by 200.
it's not huge.
No.
That's why I made the frame on mine so I can do 500 by 500.
Yeah, I'd say, if I could get my hands on one, let's say 300 by 500, that would be more than good enough.
Yep. And even these other ones they're saying are, these are 26 kilo.
26. Well, that's something that you can at least bring up on the first floor or second floor.
Yeah, and it's only the outer case dimensions 800 by 500 by 300 millimeters.
Ah. Yeah. Just imagine if I had the money and I could buy one. I don't know who would bring it, but if that was the guy that's working for DHL right now, he wouldn't be happy bringing that thing up.
Yeah, they got free shipping, $361.
Huh?
Free shipping.
Worldwide?
free standard shipping. Yeah, it's coming out of China, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's free shipping worldwide if it's coming from China. Oh, that's cool. Huh.
Like I said, my son's had one for quite a few years. He's had good luck with it.
Huh. And that one's cutting how big?
The one he's got is he's done some other stuff, so it's got to be probably 400 by 400.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that would be okay from size.
Yeah. It's either 400 by 400 or 400 by 300.
Yeah, and that's the one we showed that was for, what was it, $327 or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're under $400.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe next year I'll have a little bit of luck, you know?
You know, maybe my son will upgrade his and he'll give his old man his old one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, or maybe I'll have some luck next year, earn a little bit of extra money or something like that, you know, where I can say, okay, put that to the side and then decide what do I want to get first, a resin printer or a laser cutter.
Yeah, that's one of those things. The resins are nice, but
yeah,
it'll be small items and expensive materials.
Yeah. I mean, at one point or another, I'm going to have to try and get a resin printer, because I don't think that, you know, every time when I have some type of a model to print, you know, I start printing all the big parts and everything, and then sending a lot of files to TK and asking him to print those out for me, you know. Hey, Ashley, good morning.
Ashley's here. Good morning, Ash.
Oh, woke up to snow this morning. Blanket of.
Hey, this is a family channel. None of those 4-letter words.
Yeah, yeah, really. 4-letter word that starts with an S, huh? And ends with a W.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, blanket of white in Alabama.
Yeah, it's funny. They're further south than I am, and we're sitting here at 47 degrees.
Yeah. At what sea level?
No, we're about 70 foot above sea level.
70 foot in Alabama?
Well, all depends on where they are in Alabama. They a little bit higher.
Mr. Butcher was saying I had sleet and ice. Is that better, D?
Say, if it's cold enough to have anything that's frozen, no.
Nah. Yeah. Forget it. Not good. Not good at all.
Say, my idea when moving was to have a snow blower, put it on the roof of the vehicle, and keep driving south until somebody asked me, what is that?
Uh-huh. Then you know you're in the right area.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, wherever, instead of driving down south, I'd say just go west.
That's actually
over to Arizona, where the rattlesnake and the coyote say good morning to each other before they bite.
Well, we got plenty of water moccasins here, so.
Oh, no thanks. No thanks.
Rattlesnakes, copperheads, and water moccasins. So.
Oh, no thanks. Not good. Not good at all.
Well, that's. Man, are you cold?
You ever had a problem with snakes in the backyard?
Nah, not here.
No?
I mean, I've shot some snakes in the neighbor's backyard, but they got kind of drainage area that runs down through.
Uh-huh.
It's wet, so. But I've got some. I've had some rat snakes, and I got one coach whip that stays around the area here.
Uh-huh.
But it keeps it clean, no little mice or nothing around, so I don't mind the rat snakes and the coach whips and stuff.
Yeah. As long as they're just eating the mice, right?
Yep. Just like all the lizards you like to chase, right?
Your dogs like chasing lizards, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one thing they love doing, chasing the lizards.
Yeah.
Lizards and squirrels.
Take your dogs on the plane, fly over to where is it? Guatemala,
Yeah.
where those big lizards are. Let's see if your dogs can chase those. Dogs would probably be running away.
No, that's like my brother. He goes down to Calibra Island, just off the coast of Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
and they've got some pretty good sized iguanas down there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And he showed me the place he was staying has a nice little tree right next to the house. And he woke up, was sitting there having his coffee, and this about a 3.5 foot long iguana comes walking up the branch of the tree. Was climbing up, getting some sun.
And you do it is here too. Yeah, but for all of you that are new here, just let you know, standpoint that I'm at right now on my Hypercube, I've got the bed mounted, and this thing is moving up nicely. Have to get a new lead screw because the 350 is not long enough. I need to get a 450. X and Y carriage is mounted. Just have to be careful that I move these things parallel to each other. Otherwise, this thing is going to be slipping around. But yeah, that thing's working. Got my Z motors mounted for the X and Y and Z. Extruder motor I got laying right here. Cable is long enough for it. Just have to find out what I'm going to do for an extruder, because this extruder is for a direct drive and I need a Bowden setup on it. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good now. Already did some cable management. Got cable wrap already on the wires for the heat bed. And that's going to be more than long enough for it. But as it's looking right now, well, let's see how next month is. If I can sell those 2 Z rods that I have right here in eBay, and maybe a couple other things, you know, then I have some money that I need to get to new Z rod, and then maybe enough money extra so that I can get the large X board that I'm going to need for that. And it was raining and the temp was supposed to drop down to 28 degrees. So the weather people said there will be no snow, ice, or freezing rain. Uh-huh. Well, Ashley, I hope the best for you. Yeah. But I'm going to say when I woke up this morning, there was a little bit of fog here. But as soon as the sun got out from behind the clouds, that fog was gone. And I mean, we got 9.4 degrees Celsius outside. I think that's somewhere around 30 degrees, something like that.
It should be around 45, 50 degrees.
Yeah, 9.4.
9.4 is, let me see. That's right up around 50 degrees, I guess.
Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Because we're at 6 degrees.
Yeah.
We're at degrees Celsius, that's 43.
I have 48.9.
40, yeah, right at about 50 degrees.
Yeah. 48.9. Wow. Didn't know that Celsius was counting that much, eh?
Yeah, because it starts at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So
32 where we have 0.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when it gets down to 0, I hope I have enough food in the refrigerator because you won't see me going outside.
I lived in upstate New York, and it wasn't nothing to see days get down in anywhere from 20 to about 35 degrees below 0.
Oh yeah. I can remember when I was in the Army. Oh man. It was just a good thing that we had our long johns, winter uniforms, and the winter coat, the long mantle coat back then.
I still have my original old heavy woolen pea coat, navy pea coat.
Not bad at all.
That thing's a warm jet. That's a warm coat.
Yeah.
I have not found a day that's cold enough here in South Carolina to wear it.
Cloudy, snow, brutal wind. However, Saturday, Sunday is supposed to be sunny and in the upper 60s. Heat wave. Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Same here. It's supposed to be in the 60s next week.
And the news was saying here, it's going to be some around about 50s to 60s up to the weekend.
Yeah, Saturday a high of 63. Now they're showing ice storms all the way up in the northeastern section of the United States.
Uh-huh.
Virginia all the way up through Pennsylvania, New York. That's good. They can keep it.
What I see here. New upload. I like to make stuff. Uploaded. How to make a posable mannequin. I'm going to have to take a look at that one later on. ThinkerCon. Hey, thinkers, welcome to the Rocket City. No thanks. What's up?
Trying to.
Maybe a calendar. Hopefully, streamers info. Please fill that out. Thanks, Matt. Awesome done. Already done, Matt. Yeah. You know, F3DP CH Europe. They're going to be streaming Friday night. Already got an invitation to be there. And I think there's going to be a lot of other people there too. If CNC Kitchen is there, I'm going to jump out. Oh, one of your cameras went black, Mr. D.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to change it so I can.
Now you got one up in the upper left-hand corner. That's showing your printer. Yep. Now it's the main one. A little bit bigger.
Yeah, I'm messing with the OBS.
Yeah, huh? So go back
trying to get it down so when I can once I move everything I can run all the cameras down in the makerspace.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the wife went through the attic. The wife went up through the attic and she threw out a lot of boxes now that the downstairs is full of boxes that I gotta collapse down.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was empty boxes, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All empty boxes that she was saving for the stuff, so.
Yeah.
But now, before I can move anything else down there, I gotta collapse all the boxes.
Ah.
So that'll be my mission.
Oh.
Say along with my guard dog here. Give me my guard dog. Sticking her head back underneath my arm and going back to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to get everything running before Thanksgiving.
I hear you.
So I can start the print.
Yeah.
Get the calibration and the other one I put together, get that done so I can start running the three of them. So it won't take me several weeks to.
Oh, no problem, Mike. 1 second. There you go. There's the link for the Hangout. Hey, Ashley, there's the link for the Hangout. Why don't you come and join in so that we can see your pretty face? Nah, don't let him back on. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, did you see the chat?
No, I can't right this second.
Yeah.
I will in a second here. Maybe.
Somebody's telling me not to let you back on.
Yeah, that's all right. Guess my bouteille, they just jealous because they can't come on. No?
Yeah.
Down, bastard. Yeah,
Hey, Jake, what's with you, man? You ain't got no camera or microphone?
he spent too much money on his khakis.
There you go. Now we know.
No, Tom just did a premiere. Tom Shinlando or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah?
About a filament factory. That's what took me a second to get back. Because when I turned YouTube on, there was a notification there, but not in the corner under the notifications. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just popped in there quick. I don't know.
I might jump off in a bit. I gotta go check my blood sugar, see what I'm gonna have for breakfast. What do you want?
Yeah, I hear you there.
Oh.
Oh.
Mr. D is being attacked by dogs.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Get the jealous ones.
Yeah, Ashley. Not today. My pretty face is sadly still in PJs. Oh, come on now.
Say it's gotta be better than my face.
Yeah.
Can't be any worse than what's on here right now, Ash.
Okay. I'm gonna jump out and go have a little bit of breakfast.
Okay. Jake. Take
Just
care.
and I'll see you in about a half hour.
Yo, take care of yourself, man.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Yep.
There you bugger. Yeah, I'm trying to get that slice now.
Yeah, Ashley, you're right. Those dogs are going to love him to death.
No, he's going to wake up and the dogs are going to eat his face off.
Yeah. Or he's going to wake up and dogs are going to be chewing on his legs.
Or doing them.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you jump off? I'm sure it happened to me when I jumped off. Everybody started messing with you.
Yeah.
Come on, you people, that slice. God.
Well, I must say, the Yorkshire Terrier that I had back then when I was married, that guy was smart. He waited until everybody got up, got dressed, sitting at the table drinking a coffee, and then he'd come over, start barking, and then run to the door and sit right in front of the door. Then you knew, okay, it's time. He has to go out.
Not my wife's dog. He'll get up, shit in the corner, and then go lay back down.
No, my dog, my Yorkshire Terrier, he was clean right from the beginning when we got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, The only thing we had to do in the beginning is just show him where the door is and everything, you know. But that was so cool. Come over, ruff, ruff. And then go over to the door, to the main door, sit down and just look at you, you know. So over the back, you know. Trying to tell you, hey, come, it's time. I got to do my job.
Time to go do the dirty work.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Robbie Mac. That is cool. Taught all the dogs to ring the bell when they need to go out.
Well, my wife's dog doesn't like to go outside when it's too hot or it's too cold or it's raining or it's too nice or whatever.
What does your dog do?
Go in bed until my wife and daughter get home. That freaking dog hates me.
Yeah. What does he do? What does the dog do? Go over to the cat box?
No, wherever it wants to. On the floor, anywhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So train your freaking dog, man. They'll be gone for the weekend, and I won't see the dog all freaking weekend.
Yeah.
It just craps wherever the hell it wants to, you know. So, it's like, whatever. We weren't here, me and the dog weren't here 10 minutes, and it shit on my uncle's floor, and he stepped in it.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But I did.
And I bet he didn't think it was funny.
Nope. Especially when I told him it's not my dog, I ain't cleaning it up. That's your job, it's your house. And he really didn't think it was funny.
Uh-huh.
You know, all my tools went flying too last night. Oh, that pissed me off. All my tools got flung all over last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend fostered a cat whose owner passed away, and nobody knew, and the cat started eating her. Oh, God. Man, that cat must have been hungry. That's for sure.
Okay, that takes about 51 minutes.
Yeah.
So look, give the sphere all kinds.
Yeah, a lot of pets want new surroundings to smell familiar, so they poop on stuff. Yeah. Well, that's something that my dog never did. As long as I was there.
What's that? Ate your face off? That was nice of it.
We named her Clarice.
Yeah.
After Silence of the Lambs. Oh, man.
There you go.
Yeah. No, but that was a problem we never had with our dog, except for when it was sick. But it was smart enough. There was one time when that dog had diarrhea. Oh man, that was a horror trip. That dog couldn't hold it. Ran into the bathroom. and pooped on one of the small small carpets that was laying right in front of the toilet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pooped on that.
Yeah.
But my wife, she ran in there.
Beat the little snot out of that.
Yeah, started cleaning the carpet up and everything. Put it in the wash machine, started to wash it. And then used some spray to get that smell out of the bathroom.
Yeah. Try to get that smell out of the bathroom.
Oh, it stunk in that bathroom. I don't know what that dog ate, but it wasn't normal.
Well, nothing's worse than cat piss.
Yeah. In that case, just throw away the rug. No, that was those rugs that we had on the floors. They were expensive. 1 second. Let me close the curtains. It's already dark outside.
Yeah, the sun's just coming up here.
Send it back over to me.
No, it's all right. At least I have sun today.
Oh.
I'm going to go outside or anything, but I'm supposed to, though. Said I'm supposed to. I just don't know if I'm going to now.
What do I want for breakfast? Oh, ham and eggs, or sausage and eggs.
Biscuits and gravy sounds really good. I love biscuits and gravy. I should make that this weekend.
Or even better, bacon and eggs.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy. David.
I've got one of these pack and ship it boxes. So we know how much it's going to cost to ship it. Do we have to have the weight, or can you print me a label to ship it?
Steak and eggs. That's even better. Robbie Mac, steak and eggs. Oh, man. But I'd say a nice Texas T-bone steak.
Yeah, there you go. Steak and egg. Country fried steak and egg.
Texas T-bone steak.
All right, now just shut up, everybody. Yum. Right, Ashley.
Baked potato. Yeah. Yeah, Ashley. Correct. Yummy. Yeah, what you cleaning up there, Mike?
Oh, I'm just farting around with a big ass tire.
Uh-huh.
For no reason. Just farting around. Seeing what cleans up and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're printing spear.
Is that one of the tires to 1-to-1 right now?
This one?
Yeah.
No, this is a bigger one.
A bigger
This
one.
is the size I'm going to print, though. This is the size tire that I'm going to print.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What did you use? 2 different colors of filament?
Yeah, I ran out of silver, so I threw some black in there.
Uh-huh.
Just for S and G's, you know. No other reason.
No, but I mean, is that one of the tires that is 1-to-1 for the full size DeLorean?
No, it's 123%.
Uh-huh.
What's up, TK?
Hey, TK is here, huh? Yeah, good morning, TK. You finally awake?
I tried it twice, and neither time did it work. So, kind of blew ass.
Full English breakfast. Bacon, sausages, mushroom, fried onions, fried eggs, and baked beans, and toast, and a gallon of tea. Uh-huh. That's a little bit too much for me.
Not this one. No, that's all the lettering.
That means you have to glue the letters back on, huh?
All the puzzle, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a question if that's possible, you know, to glue all the letters on and that thing would look like it's supposed to look like.
If you were really careful, yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't. I mean, you'd have to be a whole lot carefuler than I could.
Yeah.
I think my stuff's gonna get going now, so I gotta put my box back.
Well, that's something that you can give to your daughter and tell her, here's the CA glue. Here's the tweezers. I put all those letters back together.
Should say, yeah, right, Dad. I was gonna fill this one. And then Ashley, this is the one that I was working on when you seen it, the big one, and ended up later getting a clogged nozzle and come apart. So that didn't work out.
That would be easier to glue together, huh?
What's that?
I said that would be easier to glue together, huh?
Yeah, no, but it's warped. Top part is, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, no.
No good luck with that silver filament, huh?
Well, no, I printed stuff with it. That's that silver from Maker, or it's a metallic from Maker Geek.
Yeah.
From Tommy Lama.
Uh-huh.
But what did I print? I printed some stuff with it. Well, I did print the, no, I didn't print that. I don't remember what I printed anymore. But I printed the small shield. That turned out perfect. And something else I just don't remember anymore, you know?
Yeah.
My mind's
that silver filament that I have, I don't know what's wrong with it. I mean, it's dry. It's not, you know, wet or have any type of moisture in it. It's completely dry. But when I try to print it on the 1How D9, my nozzle clogs up. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that silver filament that I got.
Oh, man.
And that's a filament that I was using to print all the parts for the X-Wing. Yeah, that stuff was running perfectly on my 1How i3 until I got the D9. Then it took me a couple of runs to get that silver filament printing on the D9. I had a couple of times the problem that the nozzle was clogged up.
Yeah.
Then I jerked the temperature up a little bit more and finally got the parts out that I needed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and now when I try to print anything with the rest, I think it's about 3/4 of a roll that I have in silver. As soon as I try to print anything with it, I only have problems. Well, Ashley, I haven't printed any type of Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments, because I do not put up a Christmas tree. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing against Christmas, but yeah.
That bah humbug.
No, not that.
Oh, yeah, that.
No, the last Christmas that I had, that was great. I was still married. But after that, every Christmas, no. They were not nice. And then one Christmas, well, just before Christmas, I got my divorce.
That should have made it a great Christmas.
Well, that one was good. I mean, that costed me a hell of a lot of money.
But worth every penny.
Not really. She wasn't worth it.
Well, that's saying it was worth every penny to get rid of the crazy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't have the connections back then that I needed.
Yeah. I did it once. I won't do it again. I'll be all done.
Yeah. Ah, cool, TK. Yeah, TK, I know exactly what you mean.
And how we got 4 or 5 3D pens now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now did that other one come in? Well, I don't know. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look to see if I got my money back. Even though I just did it yesterday. There's the big puddle of that guy in there. All right. Trying to go over here. Let me in.
Yeah, Ashley, same with me. I don't have any kids either.
Yeah, I've got one. That's enough.
Yeah.
Only reason why I do anything for Christmas is because of her.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, man. Okay. Woohoo, man, I should go shopping. I got $3.77 in my account.
Wow.
I know it, eh?
Yeah, I got 23 euros on my account now. That money finally came from PayPal.
Yeah. Well, you just can't get it. Oh, it did. It finally transferred.
Yeah, finally transferred over to my bank. That means tomorrow I can pick up 20 euros. Or just leave it there and then go to the grocery store and pay with my credit card, you know.
That's what I do. I don't mess around with cash in the pocket much anyway. At least not a lot, you know. You gotta have a little bit in case you gotta buy something for 50 cents or something, you know. You gotta use a credit card. In my bar, I used to have a $20 limit. $2 service charge if you spend less than $20.
No, I won't have any service charges, but I mean, what's better? Going to the grocery store, pay with a credit card, and let's say your bill is 22 euros, or you go to the bank, pick up 20 because you can't pick up 23, and go to the grocery store with 20, and then you have to count and be careful of what you put into your shopping cart. So that you don't go over the 20.
You know that, Ashley.
Yeah, one door closes, another one open, another is always opened. Not sure what you mean by that, Ash.
If she knew, she'd tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need this anymore. Get out of there.
Shoplift? No.
Yeah, no kidding me. I got somebody that does that. I can't stand with them right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Oh, I have no idea about that. Okay. I don't know your story.
What's that being printed right now, Mike?
Sphere.
Ah.
Yeah, that Uncle Klepto just left. Just trying some supports, you know, interfaces to see how they work. And,
yeah.
You know, just want to get that all dialed in, you know, before I start printing something that's going to go to Earth, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, looking shitty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of work to do before I even start to work, you know.
You gonna print that DeLorean in full size and take that to Earth?
Yeah, I'm gonna print as big as I can.
Yeah. So I don't know. Is Doc gonna be there or not?
Yeah.
Is he? He's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna give me some more filming on the 25th. That's just the front end, just the front third of it will take just about 2 rolls.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's only the front end. You got a middle section and the back section though, too.
Yeah, and the exhaust and the tires and the doors, the roof.
Oh.
You know, the engine compartment and back with the whatever the stuff is back there. Yeah, no, there's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah. Sounds like you're gonna have to probably use a couple other colors and then paint that car.
I'm not painting it.
No?
It's going to be printed the correct colors as much as possible and be done with it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, just like I thought with the X-Wing that I printed. You
know, he's going to separate the tires off the rims so I can print the rims one color and the tires black, you know?
Yeah.
And the rims can be the silver. So...
print and sell stuff on Etsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that.
Oh yeah, I should have went. I need to go into Craigslist and I can update my listings for 3D printing services. I forgot about do that for a little while now.
Uh,
I do my updates on my listing.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Nate, Robbie Mac, you know, that would be a big problem for me here. I mean, I'm not a designer. And, you know, I've already designed a couple of candle holders and things like that, but I don't know if that would be worth printing out and then selling. I'm not even sure if I would earn any money there. I'm not even sure if that would
Never know
be.
until you try.
Huh?
Never know until you try, Don.
Yeah.
And Etsy's free to list him, so.
Yeah, but Etsy is only for Germany, right? I mean, for America.
No, that's worldwide.
Etsy.
Actually, I don't know. I have an Etsy account, but I don't know, I guess.
Yeah. I might have to check that out on Etsy to see how that is set up and how that works.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Robbie. Yeah, I know what you mean. Difficult to keep up with a full-time job. I mean, would be cool if I could find a part-time job here, at least. But unfortunately, that's easier said than done.
It sounds like it's easier said than done for you, Don. That's just getting bad there.
Yeah, I mean, trying to find a job over here and you have a handicap.
See, here in the States, companies get paid to have handicapped people work for them. The government pays companies for you to hire handicapped people.
Yeah, over here too. The problem is, you know, it's a lot of paperwork every month. And there's a lot of bosses, for example, or companies, they don't want that extra work. And, you know, that's only a little bit of money what they get each month.
Oh, well, here it's like they actually get paid more than what they paid a person that's working there. So.
Uh-huh.
What you got there? Instead of using Etsy store, I make stuff out of wood and guns. Always take.
Oh, that's cool, Ashley.
Oh, that scared the doggers out of me. Yeah, no, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, no, you got the you know, all the forums and Facebook you can sell crap at too. You know?
Yeah.
The bottom of that ball looks anything like the side of the ball is. It's gonna be a nice looking ball. Yeah, I mean, the way how that Dungeons and Dragons and stuff is, that'd be your best. Probably is to do miniatures and tiles like Joe's doing.
Yeah.
Don't even paint them, you know, just do them whatever color. Just buy a bunch of gray like I'm doing, and then that's the basic color anyways. Just sell them on paint and then make them paint them. But I suppose you're in a retirement community, kind of, so there ain't very many younger generations around you that would play games like that.
No, not at all. From what I've seen. Nah.
Yeah, but still, you can mail them, you know. They pay for the postage. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, but now that I have the 1HOW D9, you know, if I could get some good silver gray filament, one thing's for sure, I could print that Johnny 5 like I have again, and then I would be able to sell that easily for a couple €100.
Yeah, but how much filament would you have in it?
In that Johnny 5, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think about 6 rolls of silver filament. Yeah. Yeah, 6 rolls of filament and 1 roll of a TPU. Then a couple of parts in black and a couple of parts in gold.
Yeah.
Then, no, part in red too.
Now me, man, I make stuff and just give it away. I get so much crap, you know. It's like, here, take it. Take it, run with it. I'll be like, oh, that's really cool. It's in here, have it.
But that was the reason I made it in the first place. Except when it comes to my wood carving, yeah.
That ball looks nice. Sphere. I guess I'm going to let the whole thing go and then the damn dog and cats or something can play with it.
Uh-huh. What diameter is that thing going to have?
About 50 mil.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too big.
No. 51 minutes is what it said, so a little over an hour.
Uh-huh. I don't know, 50 mil for a cat.
See how big my cat was?
Yeah, no, the problem, you know, I'm just thinking about, you know, 50 mil, that's something that can roll easily under the couch or something like that, you know? I'd make it a little bit bigger.
Goes underneath the couch.
Huh?
My fat ass cat goes underneath the couch.
Ah, okay. There's enough room there, huh?
Yep. My uncle's cat is like way smaller than my dog, so my wife's dog.
Yeah.
You can go about anywhere too, so it's all right. They'll figure it out.
Oh, that's cool. Today's video is sponsored by
The red dot.
Fire 7 up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that Hypercube's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? After I get that thing up and running, I think that's going to animate me to make a bigger one.
Yeah.
Huh? 7-Up spelled backwards. I don't know.
Yeah, it is backwards.
Huh?
It's typed backwards.
It's typing backwards?
Yeah, up 7. Or
Up
PU
7.
QU. It's QU 7, not even a 7.
Tools, virtual cam. I got the horizontal flip in so that everything is showing up.
But you did that flipping, but now they fixed it. YouTube and everything fixed it, so you don't have to do that anymore.
Ah. Okay.
There you go. Now it's right.
Hey, cool.
But now you need to move your picture over to the left a little bit, the one that you're on right now. No, you're going to get demonetized, advertising like that.
Yeah.
Tell me it was a prop. Let's see.
QU7. Oh, man. Oh, that's stupid. Right side up. Haha. Yeah. I know. That one window. The big window, you know, that's from that Microsoft camera. It doesn't have a widescreen view on it. That's why there's that black on the sides. But normally, you know, because let me see here. I sized that one down, that one over here. Over here. And then size that up to fill the screen again.
Now should I make it go really fast and see how bad it starts, like giving layer lines and crap? I forgot what this is. Pretty slow, actually. I think I put it at 50.
Mike, how is that again? How do I get the screen, the window that's in the back up to the front?
Window in the back?
It's behind, you know.
Up to the front. It has to go beneath or above the camera. It has to go above the camera that you want in the back. Back camera has to be below the other camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your OBS. Yeah, let's say your camera 1 is the one in front right now. Camera 2 is the one that's in the back. That's number 1's above number 2. So you got to take number 2 and put it above number 1.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Now I know exactly how. So transition, here we go.
Yeah, there you
go. Let's make that a little bit smaller now. It doesn't have to be so big.
See, and then you can slow your transition down in the middle there, where you go in the middle between the two screens.
Yeah.
If you change that, hang on, where am I? Let me find mine. I forget what mine's set at. It's down on the fade. Put it to like 1,000 milliseconds.
Oh, mine's at 50 milliseconds.
Yeah. Well, like when I do mine, it goes so slow I think it looks cool.
Uh-huh.
Here, watch, I'll move something here.
Yeah.
Watch mine now. Watch. Now I'll fade it over. Watch how slow it goes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then I got it set at 1,000 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And it goes back.
Wait a minute. I don't know what's going on here, but for some reason I don't have the right setup.
Yeah, you're gonna make that screen a little bit smaller. Screen. Well, I'm calling it screen 2. That's what we were using for an example.
Yeah.
Just double click on it on the actual screen on the left hand side, and you'll get a red box around it, and then just grab one of the corners and shrink it down.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I'm doing this just so I can see what it's like underneath the supports, but instead I'm going to print a whole ball.
So I think I got it back to that position to where it was.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's back to that position to where I had it, you know. What I do not understand is that.
But see now, Don, now if you go over to if you go down beneath them pictures now and you got all your stuff there under your second sources.
Yeah.
Okay, in your first sources, like I have live, okay, and then I have live, and then I have camera 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see now this here is like here I'll transfer. This is my camera 1, and see that way I don't have to go through and do a bunch of stuff on my main system.
Yeah.
I can just go right and just pick a new source, and then it will go to just that camera. And you can set your cameras up differently on each one, you know, so you don't have to sit there and fart with it. You just pick a new scene.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know? Yeah, all that. And then you can, you know, you put everything over there, and then the one next to it is where you put, where you view it or not, or what order they're in.
You mean with scenes, right?
Yeah, hang on. Let me show you. Let me screen share it, Don.
Yeah, let me lock you on quick.
Okay. Yeah, let's get this big. I'm standing. I can't see it all.
Yeah.
Okay, but right here, see this right here is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is my live one. This has everything. It has all this stuff up here on it.
Yeah.
But then if I go to like this one here, that's just that camera. And then if I can transfer it over, so now it goes there. You know, and so on and so forth with each camera.
Why is your mixer going up and down and my
I switched it that way. I switched it that way. You can do a vertical layout or horizontal layout, see?
Yeah. Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
But that that was wondering me a bit here.
Yeah. But yeah, you use the first section just to do your different, you know, scenes and stuff, you know. And then like if you use this for recording, then you have a section just for recording for, you know, the way how you have your cameras, you know, the way how you want your cameras set up.
Yeah.
You know, so you ain't got to keep on messing with this here always, you know. Otherwise, you're always messing around in here, and you don't need to. You just can put it right here.
Yeah.
You know, because you can switch your two cameras that you have the other direction just by having a different area right here.
Yeah.
That way you got to sit here and moving them around and stuff over here. Once over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just use more over here. Just push plus here, And it gives you another one, you know, right there, scene 6. You can name it whatever you want, you know, and then put whatever you want in that scene.
Yeah, that's something I got to set up.
Yeah,
for sure. That's something I got to set up because I mean, this messing around, that's a bull.
yeah, and then it's quick that way too, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when you have your day planned, kind of what you're going to do for the day, then you can just sit there and click through your scenes on what you're doing, and then you can leave that scene, and if you need to, you can go right back to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly. Ah, cool. Thanks for the info.
Yep. That's what we're here for, Don.
Yeah. Learned something new today. I need food. I'll return in a minute. Oh, Ashley,
I know they got soup and sandwiches going on right now in the community room. I'm supposed to go eat.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make me a pot of ravioli. I haven't had that in a long time.
There you go.
That's something easy to make.
That's what my wife should make freaking tacos tonight. I should text her.
Oh, Mike, shut up. Tacos, damn. I'm living in the wrong town. Normally I should move to somewhere like, I don't know, Munich, Frankfurt, Berlin.
I think we should have tacos tonight. I like tacos.
You hear what I said, Mike?
What's that?
Huh? I said normally I should move to either Munich, Frankfurt, or Berlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then, you know, if I want some tacos or if I want a Döner, or if I want a correct Italian pizza or Dunkin' and Donuts or, you know, something like that. Then be in the city where that stuff is, you know, or even a hot dog.
Or a hardware store.
Yeah, exactly. A correct hardware store.
Yep. A bus line. That would take you somewhere.
And, you know, if it wasn't so expensive for an apartment, I could move back down to Ulm, down south.
No.
I mean, there was McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, Starbucks was there. And, of course, a lot of other restaurants. Didn't make any difference if you wanted Italian, Greek, Japanese, Chinese. Oh, and a really good Chinese restaurant there in Ulm. I don't even know if it still exists.
Okay. How long are you going to be on, Don? I got to run and get something to eat.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mike, I was thinking about calling it a day because I'm going to need to start cooking.
Yeah, that's no problem, man. It's
Yeah.
almost 11:30, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 6:30 here, which is normally between 6 and 7 dinner time.
Yeah.
Or at least I try to make it dinner time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I don't know what you think, Mike, but I think it's time to say thank you all for joining the stream today. I hope you were able to see something interesting, learn something maybe. Well, thanks to Mike, I was able to learn something today. Yeah. And for everybody that's still in the stream, I wish you all a nice evening. Happy printing. And we'll see y'all tomorrow on Mike's stream, I hope. Mike, you'll be streaming tomorrow?
Yep, I should be. No problem.
Yeah, as long as you don't eat too much pizza, right?
Yeah. I'm still sitting here pinching bunghole, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Well, until then, until tomorrow, take care, everybody.
yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Yeah. Have a nice one. Bye.